Hey guys, just a quick reminder before the video starts. If any of you are thinking of doing your HGV licenses, or you've just passed your test and you're looking for information on all the theory questions and what you need to know, then take a look at the New Essential Truck Driver's Handbook. It's really handy. It's a nice easy size to carry around with you, packed with information. I'll put the link in the description below. You won't regret buying this. Cracking little book. Hope you enjoy it. Enjoy the video, guys. A very good morning. How on earth is everyone? I'm back. Only after a week off, but you know, I'm back. You rejoin me Wednesday morning. I'm all refreshed. I've had a week and a half off. I'm on my third day of the week back. Had a pretty good week so far this week. Where's my paperwork? What did I do Monday? Age, don't come alone. You can never remember what you've done. What we got? Did a Bristol to Sutton Ashfield, Leicester down to Highbridge, parked up in Highbridge Monday night, Highbridge down to Bridgewater yesterday morning, then did a Bristol, Avonmouth, pallets up to Devizes, and swap trailers in Devizes, and came to Milton Keynes, and that's what I am at the moment. Got here at 5:10 yesterday, and I eventually tipped by 10:15. Parked up at 10 o'clock last night. I had just over 9 hours off. It's now 7:30, and I'm heading over to Lutterworth this morning, loading for Andover, and it's got to be at Andover before 3 o'clock. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge this morning. Let's get going. The interior of my truck has changed a little bit. I will show you a bit later on. I got a whole new flooring system in here, eco leather mat. Looks quite nice actually. And I put some eco leather seat covers in. But because I got new seat covers, it means my handle is free by there. So the camera I normally use for audio, it's normally in my pocket, or I put it up there and put the microphone up by there, is now behind me. So I've now got a third camera. This actually gives you a bit more of a view of what I've got in front of me. So hopefully that will incorporate, probably switch from one to the other. I don't know, see how it looks, and we go from there really. I am, what am I, an hour and 20 minutes away from Lutterworth. So I'm in Milton Keynes. I had till 10:30 last night, and I literally pulled out of the place where I tipped last night and parked up outside. So I parked up at 10 o'clock, about 9.25 hours off. Card went back in at 7:15 this morning, and did my walk around checks and everything else, and see, head off at 7:30. Just hope now that I can so where's all that going? That way, and get this all loaded now and get over to Andover before 3 o'clock. And of course, it being Wednesday as well, I'm supposed to be going home tonight. So yeah, we will see. I had this conversation with Claire last night, and she said you won't be home. Better be. So just have to see what this day brings. So basically now I'm going to be heading over towards the M1. Shush. And then heading up towards the M6, towards Rugby, and then across to Lutterworth that way. So I've got, tells me I'm going to get there for 10 to 9. I do need to use the facilities, so I'll probably stop at the services on the way up for 5 minutes, go and do that, and then crack on up. So it'll probably be about 9 o'clock by the time I get there. That's the only problem with stopping outside the company that you're tipping at. And obviously you've got no facilities.
And take the second exit.
Anyway, I hope everyone is coping well with all the situation with this COVID. I know things are lifting. I believe all major shops can open now in England. I think they can have. That's going to happen in Wales next week. I think. Don't really listen to the news a lot. Not when I'm out here anyway. It's not very often I got the radio on. But things seem to be getting a little bit better with regards to getting out and about. Don't know whether it's a bit soon, but time will tell on that one, I suppose.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
And look at the weather now. Back in work, off last week, and the weather was absolutely shocking. I didn't even get a chance to get out on the bike, so I was hoping to do a little recording on the bike for you, which I could have put out last weekend, but didn't happen. The weather was absolutely atrocious, and I come back to work and it's supposed to be getting up to about 32 degrees today. Typical. That's all I can say to that. Absolutely typical. There we go. And with a lot of people have contacted me, put a couple of posts up this week so far on social media, and they've all said, "Oh, what sort of state was your truck in when you got it back? You know, was it looked after?" And fair dues, it wasn't bad. The outside needs a wash. I haven't had a chance to wash it yet, but the inside was pretty much spotless. A couple of bits and bobs I had to clean. Someone put something in the door panel and spilled it, and so that sort of thing was clean. The truck came back to the yard Saturday night. Claire came down with me. She helped me put everything back in. Obviously everything was anti-bac before I got in. Cleared the handles up and everything else. Claire bought some anti-bac spray, and she did all that for me before I actually got in the truck. Not that anyone's got anything, but I've got to be careful, obviously, because of my low immune system with the biologic injection that I take every week. So I should be taking tonight. So hopefully I'll get home to do it. But yeah, truck came back Saturday night. Got down there about 5 o'clock to put everything back in. Had a bit of a clear out as well, so the truck's not so cluttered. As Gavin keeps telling me, your truck's awfully cluttered. Yeah, mine's lived in. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, it was we put everything back in. I think we took us a couple of hours to do it all, get everything sorted, everything where we wanted to, or where I wanted it to be. So, and we got back home for about 8 o'clock, I think it was, Saturday night.
Second exit, A421, standing way.
As you can see, Milton Keynes, the land of roundabouts. Absolutely flipping loads of them. In case you wonder what that was the collision warning alarm. Although there was nothing in front of me apart from the vehicles to my right, which is probably what it picked up. Yes, roundabout after roundabout after roundabout. Well, anyway, I've said good morning. I'm going to crack on now, get on up towards Lutterworth. Let's get this vlog started for this week, is it? let's get going. I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
Okay, loaded, and I'm on my way over to Andover. Not too bad actually. It's side loading. Just reverse onto the bay, open the curtains and load you up, strap it down, way to go. Got there at 9:10, although there was a slight diversion because where the sat-nav wanted to take me, the road was closed. So it was in Magna Park, it was, to a well-known drinks company. And going down to Co-op in Andover. So I was in there 50 minutes, came out of there at 10 o'clock. It's now 10:36. Due to get there at 10 to 1. It's a 3 o'clock delivery. I'm going to need a half-hour break on the way down anyway. So I'll stop somewhere, have a half hour. Not straight there either. There we are. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, nice people in there. And coming out then, the guys on the gatehouse gave me a couple of drinks, which was very nice. Give me a water and a pop, but I don't drink pop, so I give them the pop back and they give me another water. So, a couple of waters now in the fridge, go with a couple of bottles I've already got. It's very good this week, so all I've been drinking is water or coffee. I have got some juices in there as well if I fancy something a bit sweeter. But gotta make sure you stay hydrated in this weather. It's gone up to 26 degrees now. As it says, just gone 25 to 11. It's supposed to be getting up to about 32 today. I'm not quite sure, but in the last clip, I may have had the seatbelt rubbing on my microphone. Didn't think about that. So I had the microphone on the bottom of my my t-shirt bit by there. So this time round I've actually put it on the seatbelt, so there shouldn't be anything rubbing against it. I don't know, there might not be, it may have been okay. I really don't know. But just dawned on me now as I put the microphone on. Oh, seatbelt might be rubbing that. So yeah. Roads are getting a lot busier now, and everything's starting to get back to normal. I haven't had any major jams so far yet, but they are definitely busier. And I'm going to pull out here now, wait for this car to come past. Van should pull out, there we are. Job done. Thank you to the van. And that the cruise control kicked in then, slowed me down. because obviously that vehicle in front's only doing 47 mile an hour. There's a big truck on the back of that. Big dumper. Have to go slightly into the outside lane here, just to clear it. Those big tyres on there. And yet you still get cars trying to overtake you. Yeah. See what you're doing. You can't wait 2 minutes. Thank you very much. So coming off here now in 3 miles. I'm on the M1 at the moment. So I'll be coming off here, probably heading down towards the M40. I should imagine it'll be the 47, A47 I'll be coming off on. Down the 40, down towards the 40, and then pick up the 34 straight down then. It's lovely driving in this weather. I absolutely love it. Nothing quite like the open road on a lovely day. Very enjoyable. It's quite heavy. I got 26 pallets of soft drinks on. So when I stopped, probably have seen in the time lapse, I don't know whether I'll cut it out or not anyway, but I stopped at the services to use the facilities, and only had a quarter of a tank of fuel. I thought, well, if I'm going from Lutterworth down to Andover and I'm going to be heavy, I don't think a quarter of a tank is going to cut it, and then I'm going to have to find somewhere then to fuel up. And the services I stopped at was Shell, so did a quick splash and dash, put a couple of 100 litres in, give me 3/4 of a tank now, so that's plenty for the day. And then when I get back to the yard, fingers crossed, tonight I can fuel back up completely tonight then. But, it would be interesting to see what they're going to give me after Andover that's going to get me back to Newport. I spoke to Harry last night, 10 o'clock, well about 10 to 10 I think it was, I spoke to him. He said he's going to make sure he put it on the notes this morning to remind the guys in the office that it's Wednesday. Because since Chris has stepped down from being in charge in the office there, it's people seem to be forgetting that I need to be home on a Wednesday. But if I am home on tonight, colleagues. If I am home tonight, then I'll probably be working Saturday as well this week, as my working time has cleared itself now. Because the last week and a half I've had off was unpaid. Apparently my working time was way up. So of course you get to the end of the 26-week period now. If your average isn't 48 over that 26-week period, you have to take time off unpaid, which is what I had to do. Luckily, and a little bit of savings put to one side, so it hasn't affected me much. But just be a case of now getting the savings back up again. So hence why I'll work Saturday this week, get a few more hours in. But I just wish now that it was this week I was off, not last week. Could have gone a few places on the bike, could have recorded something. But there we go. Plenty of time for that. I will get something done. Anyway, I think I've waffled on long enough now. I'm going to crack on now over to Andover. I'll probably speak to you just before I get there, I should imagine. I'll take you in with me. I'm coming off at this one. The A43 or the A46. So it'll be just by Western Valley. It's a model shop by me. Swan Valley. Just up by Swan Valley now. I am Northampton. Going across the 43 now. Down the 40. Down the 34. And picking up the 303 for Andover. Coming off the motorway for a bit now. So I hope that camera behind me is okay. It might be nice to use some footage of that. I don't know what you can see on it, whether you can see my mirrors or how wide it is. I'm not 100% sure. I won't know until I actually download the footage. I just thought it was a different type of angle, rather than have the camera in my pocket and just use the audio, and use the audio and the video. Something a bit different, isn't it? I don't know whether I'm going to have the 3 screens up, or whether I'm going to sort of alternate the front one to that one and back to that one, or what. I don't know. But something a bit different for you guys. That's it. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but whatever I do, if you like it, let me know. Leave a comment below. So you probably like it a bit more as well, because you can, with that camera, you can see a bit more of what I can see rather than just the front camera recording. How's he going? Hold back a bit, yeah. Yeah, good job I did. Mr. Johnny Foreigner probably doesn't know where he's going. Right, as I say, I've waffled on now long enough, so I'm going to crack on, get over to Andover, and I'll probably come back to you just before I get to the tip. So I will catch you very shortly, guys. Toodles! Alright guys, little update for you. Time is now 3 o'clock. Finished as 1. Went in at 1 o'clock and they said to me, oh, it's an afternoon tip, so it's to the afternoon shift, come back in at 2 o'clock. Okay, so went back in at 2 o'clock. A lady behind there said, oh, you've got 6 trucks in front of you. So I'm the only one out there. No, there's 6 trucks booked in before you. They'll be in shortly. So you're going to have to wait till 3 o'clock. I'll come out and get you when I'm ready for you. Go wait in your truck. So I'm still waiting. 3 o'clock. So I've been here 2 hours now. I've been on break for 1 hour and 58 minutes. Because I'm not doing any other work, so I've just been on break for a long time. Drinking copious amounts of water because it is really warm, 31 degrees. So it's just a case of now waiting. I haven't put the other camera on with the microphone because I'm stood still, so you should be able to hear me all right. Yeah, it's just a waiting game now. So I've been here 2 hours. Just have to wait and see how long I'm here for. Hopefully not too much longer, because I need to be getting home tonight. But we will see. So I just thought I'd give you an update, let you know what was going on, and I'll come back to you when I'm leaving here and let you know what time it is and what I'm doing. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles! Oh, right. Oh, dear, 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 dear. It is now 20 to 5. Not bad from 1 o'clock, eh? But still. Anyway, I'm going over to Devices now. Collecting a trailer that is ready. They have checked for me. And I got delivery in Cardiff and Mega tomorrow. Cardiff 7:30, Mega 9:30. So it's probably going into Prince's in Cardiff. Don't know where it's going to be in Mega, probably the brewery, I would think. The camera on. Sorry about the rustling. Does it help if I put the microphone on? You can probably hear me now. Yeah, don't know where you were, but it's 20 to 5. And yeah, just coming out of there now. Gone over the devices now, as I just said. May not, I don't know where they were, may not, so I'll say it again. Gone over the devices, picking up a load which is ready. It's on a trailer there, waiting for me to collect, take back to Newport. And I've got a delivery in Cardiff and Mega for tomorrow morning. 7:30 Cardiff, 9:30 in Mega. I'm about 50 minutes away from devices, so it's going to be a case of getting there, drop this trailer, pick the other one up, grab the paperwork, and away to go. Containers, they were the days. So the only downfall is now I'm going to be going up the back roads. I don't like going up this way. Roads get very, very narrow. But times an hour, 4:42, and it says I'm going to get there for 5:28. So hopefully I'll be out there for 6 o'clock. Means I'm not going to be back to Newport till about 8, 8:15. So it's going to be a bit of a late finish, but at least I'll be home. Hopefully I can get back for about 8 o'clock, which means then I can have 11 off, start at 7, get into Cardiff for 7:30, no problem at all, and over to Mega. Say that quicker I'm in and out of devices now, the better. So I can try and be in and out in 15 minutes maybe. Might be pushing it a bit, but we will see. 32 degrees I've got on the clock. 32 degrees. I had the fan going because obviously I'm sat in the bay, couldn't have the ignition on, so I had no aircon. Both windows open, sunroof open. Turn that back up as well now because I turned it down for the phone call. Yeah, both windows open, sunroof, and I was absolutely baking. So these things are like greenhouses in the summer. Almost said winter then. Yeah, these are things that are like absolutely, yeah, poof, grow tomatoes in you in the summertime. Especially when you've got an outside temperature of 32 degrees. So it's dropping down to 31. Yeah, I don't like going this way. But from Andover, it's the quickest way. Out there, yeah. Well, he was going to shoot out in front of me then, the speedy kid went across that forecourt. Get to this roundabout, going to take a right over that way. I'm sure that's where it go down to the next roundabout, and I think that one's where it starts getting narrow then. But I've done it many a time and I'll do it again. talking. I just spoke to Peter in the office and he just said, now am I available for Saturday? So I said yes. I can run in on Saturday for them, no problem at all. See how I get me home tonight, which is sound. I think what I might do now is do a little time lapse from here to Devizes so you can see what the roads are like. Let's go in this way because I'm not going to be able to talk to you for all that way, but I just run out of things to say. I'll just be waffling about nothing. Oop, that's my job come through. So it's all done on an app now, but it's supposed to have to work before you actually finish your last job, but there you go. It's that was my work for tomorrow, arriving on the app. So when I get there then I'll just say I'm at collection point, and then when I leave there I'll say I'm en route. I'll keep it en route then until tomorrow morning when I reach my first delivery. So yeah, I'm going to crack on up to Devizes now, and hopefully tomorrow I'll get a little bit more content in for you. Maybe a couple of reversing manoeuvres, depending on where I'm going. See, I think the first one's Princes. I should be able to record there. If I'm going to the brewery with cardboard, then I probably won't be able to. No, I won't be able to record in there. So if I'm going to Princes, I can record some reversing or whatever. Well, we see. I don't know where until I pick up the load. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just surmising at the moment. So I'm going to crack on, get the Devizes. I'll do a time lapse from here, and I will speak to you when I'm leaving Devizes, I expect, or back at the yard, one of the two. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles.
Try to leave, you still make me wanna stay. You ask me to believe in the words that you say, but I can't be strong if you can't move on. Don't you think we've had enough of the trauma you bring? Ain't you tired of thinking we can get through anything? 'Cause I can't move on if you can't be strong. But every time I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I loved you for a lifetime. We can run through fire and rain, but it always feels the same. And I waited for a lifetime. So you say you wanna change, but lately things have been the same. And it's my heart you're...
Evening, guys. Right, as you can probably see, I'm back in Newport. Did okay at Devizes. Got in there 25 past 6 and 25 past 5, sorry, and I was out of there by 4:45. So I made pretty good time in there. Pulled in, packed it up, and did all the clips of the curtain. That's what you got to do when you drop it there. Unhitched when I got my paperwork. Hitched back up to the other trailer, did my checks, and cracked on. I made a pretty good time coming back. I thought I was going to be back about 8 o'clock. It is now 7:15. So by the time I get into the yard now, it'll be about 7:22 it says. So, I do my paperwork. It'll be about 7:30. That means I can start then at 6 in the morning, leave the yard 7:15. And get in the car at 10 for about 7:15. It's due for a 7:30 tip. So, all looking good at the moment. It's nice coming into Newport this time of the day because these roundabouts are nice and quiet. Don't make it away forever to get off those roundabouts. They're a nightmare. It's busy. Gav's not long got into the yard now, just talking to him. He's just got into the yard. Got an electrical load in the morning. He's taking the Goliath out. Did pretty good actually. He got down from Hollington out the yard 4 hours and 22 minutes. Fair play, that's good going. Average is around about 4:45, so he's obviously had some good traffic and made it back in 4 hours and 22 minutes. Really good. It's not very often you can do it in one hit over the traffic. We might see our Gav when we go into the yard there. I know we needed to use the facilities. So he was jumped out of his truck straight in the loop because he'd been dying for it. Use the toilet all the way down. Bless him. And he had to get back tonight to get this Olico back out in the morning. So he's going home tonight as well. I gotta be honest, I'm just looking forward to getting home to Claire, jumping in the shower, putting my feet up for a few hours. Strip wash is not the same as a shower. I haven't been anywhere I can have the shower so far this week, so 2 strip washes, the truck, not the best. I'm looking forward to a shower tonight. They're up by me at by Esford. Worked for them years and years ago.
Alert, alert.
Your wife is calling.
Alert, alert.
Clear. Asking how I'm getting on, I expect. Yeah, she's ringing me. Right, I'm going to answer the phone to Claire. I'll speak to you guys there in the morning. Toodles. Very good morning all. Back at it. Back in the yard. Time to go. It's 7:15. Aiming for 6:30, 11 hours off. And in the Cardiff now, first drop for 7:30. I get there about 25 past, so. Should be there smack on time or just before. time at home last night. I got home just after 8 o'clock. Too bad. 11 hours off altogether last night.
Turn left, America Way. Turn left.
Another beautiful morning. 7, it's 21 degrees already. It's going to be El Scorcho. Yes, my first one's in Portmanmore Road in Cardiff.
Turn right.
Prince's soft drinks. So got a little packaging for them.
Turn right.
And then it's in the Mega Brewery for 9:30. Prince's are normally pretty good. Get over to Mega relatively early. Nice rest last night, early night. Good sleep. Up at 5 o'clock this morning. 5:15. And got the out at 20 past 6. So 11 hours off then was 6:30, so I put the car back in. Did my walk round checks. Too busy now going towards Cardiff. So obviously a lot of the roads are getting back to normal now, and the road I've got to go down Rover Way is normally rammed first thing in the morning. It's not telling me there's any roadworks or any delays at the moment, so fingers crossed it won't be too bad. Yesterday that when I spoke to PDS, he asked me if I was going to work Saturday, so I've told him yes. So don't know what I'm going to be doing after this. I know I'm going to be running it Saturday this week.
Turn left, 848, City Road.
Again. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, hopefully you'll be able to hear me on one of the cameras. My microphone's down there. Ah well, I'll speak to you in a bit, guys. Toodles. Okay. All done at Prince's. Well. There's some happy chappies working here. Oh, I've done it again, look. Got to remember the microphone. That's because I'm so used to having it in my pocket and it's always connected. Right, all done at Prince's. and it is 5 to 8. No time at all. And I still haven't been having a load of work done for the last couple of years in this place, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. We used to tip the cardboard in the unit in front there where it says units to let. That used to be theirs, used to go in there and tip it in there, and now they got a new bar. New bar? Where'd the bar come from? They got a new warehouse over there. So I was seeing the sign Burger Bar there, and I think that's what that was then. And I got plenty of time now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call back to the yard because I need to get fuel. I've got just under half a tank, and I don't know where I'm going to be sent from Mega. So if I get fuel on the way across now, because it's more or less on the way. There you go. Yeah, it's more or less on the way, so I'll just stop off at the yard. Come on, buddy, you can come through your van. Stop off at the yard, top up with fuel. I topped it up with that blue when I got into the yard last night, but I didn't fuel up. So I will go and do that now, so I know that I've got a full tank from wherever I'm going from Mega. I know my luck now. I go to Mega and I say, oh, there's a load in the yard to go to so-and-so. But if I don't, it'll be, oh, go down to Bristol, go over to Avonmouth, do one of the two. Ooh, it's definitely warm. 24 degrees and it's 8 o'clock. Blimey, it is going to be a warm one today. I was so glad to go home and have a shower last night though. Oh my god. Walked straight through the door, upstairs, stripped, straight in the shower. And Claire, bless her, I took all my washing home with me. She washed all my clothes, so I got them with me now again this morning. I got enough for the week in the cupboard, but just in case I sort of get a little bit too warm and get a bit too stinky, at least I can change my t-shirt and have a quick swirl during the day. So I got plenty of spare t-shirts again now. And coming in this morning was relatively well. You probably saw it on the time lapse coming in. And normally this road here at 7:30, 7:15 is rammed, and I mean rammed. So obviously everyone's not back in work yet, as these roads are still relatively quiet coming in. So the bypass coming past Pentwain and down towards Lanheading turn-off, which is where I came off at. They're normally rammed first thing in the morning, and they were quiet. And this Rover Way is normally chock-a-block all the way into Cardiff, and that was quiet. So things aren't back 100% yet, but the schools are off as well still. So that's probably a big thing. I think a lot of the Welsh schools are staying closed now until September. We're told the hospitality side of things coming back to play on the 4th of next month. I think it's the 4th or the 6th, one of the two. And hopefully that means Claire can get back to work. If she is missing work, something rotten. She loves her coaching, and hopefully the hotels will start getting opened again, and she can start taking some holiday makers down to Cornwall and whatever it was she used to go. I know she can't wait to get back to work. Steelworks on the left. That's the noise you just heard, if you did hear it. Not the smoothest of roads, this Rover Way. Got some bumps and lumps in it. To do fishing off this bit by here when I was a kid. Many a morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'd get up with my mate Jason and we'd go and do a bit of fishing. Be there for a few, 4 or 5 hours, depending on how long the tide was in for. And yeah, it was good fun back in the day. I wouldn't do it now. Waffling now, aren't I? Anyway, right, I'm gonna head back to the yard, get some fuel, get into Mega, get tipped, and then find out what I'm doing. So I'll probably come back to you now when I'm leaving Mega and I know exactly where I'm going and what I'm doing. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles. Hey guys. Right, it's been one of those days again today. Got into Mega 9:05. Got out of there 12:30. There was a big queue when I got there, but luckily enough, because I was delivering, not collecting, he sent me straight in. So I had about 15 minutes wait getting in on the main queue rather than the waiting queue on the right hand side, because there was like 14 trucks parked on there. Oh, remember to put the microphone on, by the way. Got in there, round to where we tipped the cardboard in the cannon area, and yeah, 5 trucks in front of me. And then at the queue then for 30 minutes to get back out again. 3 hours and 20 minutes later. I reloaded in that. I got a load of top boards on now. It's the board that's on top of the all the packaging. So they going back to devices now. I'm on the A350, heading up towards Warminster, and then I shoot off then towards devices then. Yeah, it's now 1:20. So I'm due to get into devices at about 5 to 2, there or thereabouts. And don't know what I'm doing after that yet. So yeah, possibly an afternoon load out of devices. Who knows? I don't know yet. I have to wait until I get up there. Couple of shout outs. The first one is to my good mate Gavin. It's his 49th birthday today, so happy birthday, Gav. I know you're working, mate, but I hope you've had a good day. I have put a post up on my social media wishing him a happy birthday with a picture of me and him. It is an old photo I put up, the one that I've used on one of my vids. But yeah, happy birthday, Gav. And the other one is a shout out to my kid sister, Samantha. She started watching my vlogs and she says she enjoys them, so I said I'd give her a shout out. And she's not too well at the moment, so yeah, won't go too much into that at the moment, but yeah. So hello to you, sis. Hope you're watching this one. Yeah, so not much else I can say at the moment, really. Heading to devices. Not quite sure what I'm doing after that, so I'm gonna crack on, get up there, find out what I'm doing. I think I'll just be dropping this trailer. I don't think they'll be tipping it straight away. And it is now 31 degrees out there. It is really warm again. I got the aircon flowing. It's nice and cool in here. Feet are nice and cool because I got my slippers on. And I think I got a few shout outs to do as well. I'll probably do them a bit later. I'll go through my messages and whatever. I know I got a few to do. Easy for me to say. I got a few to do, so I'll write them all down later on and either do it later or I'll do it tomorrow, because I'm going to continue the vlog into tomorrow anyway. So yeah, I'm going to crack on up the devices now. Drop this trailer off and find out what I'm doing next. So I'll catch up with you soon, guys. Toodles. Very good evening, guys. Alright, it's definitely been one of those days again today. Thought I'd get the SLR out, because I'm parked up now. Got up to devices. Obviously I took the boards back from the brewery, back to devices. Got into devices. There was no load ready. 3 hours later, they get a load for tomorrow. And I've got a that's where the Sandy in Bedfordshire, and I'm going down to Huntingdon and then across to Ed's gone. Blimey. Typical paperwork's underneath the camera. Hang on a second. Let's have a look. Banbury. Oh yeah, it's just come back to me now. Yeah, going to Banbury for my last drop. Now the first drop's 11:30. Second drop is 1 o'clock. Third drop is 4 o'clock. I'm going to be there a lot earlier than 11:30 for the first one. I've come up as far as the A41 by Kings Langley. That's where I normally park up when I'm coming up this way. It's right next to the dual carriageway, but it's a nice big lay-by off the dual carriageway. I've parked up on the first lay-by. As you come up off the M25, come up to the first junction, come around and come back down again, because I saw that the lay-by was pretty empty. There's only one truck in, 2 cars, which one car's being recovered now. It's obviously broken down. So yeah, I've parked up here now. Parked up at 7:30, so on a 13-hour day today. Let's turn some lights on, see if that improves any much. It's just a map light. Yeah, it's a little bit better. So yeah, I'm parked up. Spoke to Gav. As I say, it's Gav's birthday today as well. So again, happy birthday, Gav. Hope you've had a good day, mate. But I've just been talking to him for about an hour. So I thought, well, I'll go through some of my messages and do some shout outs. I got quite a few to do. I've written them all down. Oh! So I thought I'll get the SLR out so you can hear me properly and everything. So yeah, I want my glasses now and I'm resting on the glasses case. Hang on a minute. Bear with me 2 seconds. Get my glasses out. Let's put that back there. Oof. There we are, that's a bit better. So, yeah, a little bit closer. Right, got a few here.
I'm listening.
Didn't say anything to you, go away. Ah, blimey.
Sorry,
I didn't understand that.
Please say that again.
Just turned it off now. Oh. Right. Turned it off now. Right, first one is for Stephen Tattersall has been in contact asking for a shout out for his dad, but he hasn't given his dad's name. So Stephen Tattersall's dad, he drives for Freight Team. He's asked for a shout out, apparently watches my vlogs every week. So Steve Tattersall and your dad, hello. Gary Donahue, Gary Cumberland and son. It's his 10th birthday. I think he said it was the 9th of July. I think it was the 9th of July. So happy birthday, happy 10th birthday for Liam. He first message he left, he didn't leave Liam's name, but then he messaged again to say, oh, forgot, but Liam's pointed out and he gave me his name. So happy 10th birthday, Liam. I hope you have a good day, mate. Stuart Simpson, Big Joe Domican, Robert Willis, Alex Sawyer, saw him in Devizes today, passed him on the main road there, so he sent me a message to say hello. So Alex, I thought I'd give you a shout out, mate, so good to see you, mate. Artur Paradowski, Polish driver, he's asked for a shout out, so there you go, Artur, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Ian Thomas has been in contact to give a shout out to all the boys at K1 Logistics. Now K1 Logistics are around my area somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where they are, but they're up by me somewhere. So I've seen their trucks, the drive Icos, Stralises. So all the boys at K1, how are we doing, guys? Hope you're all well. Adam Stevenson, I think he's the son of Speedy Stevenson. Chris Smith. Alan Harlow's messaged me. He hasn't asked for a shout out, but I thought I'd give him a shout out anyway. He's 78 years young, and he was a driver, HGV driver from 1962 to 1977. And he says he loves watching my vlogs because he likes to be back out on the road again, and this is the only way he can do it. So, Alan, thank you for watching, mate. He says he watches every week. So thank you very much for your support, mate. And I'm glad I can take you back to your days when you were a driver. Teddy Barnfield and has asked for a shout out for Gloria Davis. So Gloria Davis, apparently you watch my vlogs. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you for watching. And Joanne Jones has sent me a message. I'm not quite sure whether I've given Joanne a shout out before, but she's asked for a shout out for Neil Hazley. He drives for Stan Robinson. So if I did shout you out before, you got another shout out. So that's the shout outs. Thank you everyone for messaging me. I think in future, if you ever want a shout out, if you message me on my Facebook page, I think that'll be the best way of doing it, because they're the ones I can seem to find all the time. I do go through the messages on the vlogs as well, so hopefully I find them as well. That's how I found a couple of them on the last vlog. I did say I would show you the new seat covers and the flooring. It's not, I don't know whether it'll show up well on here, but if I turn my camera thingy around so I can see exactly what I'm pointing at. So basically, I put some new seat covers on, which are, they call them eco leather. As someone pointed out, you can either say that eco or they're either leather or they're not, but they're not bad. They're pretty nice, comfy. The only thing I have found out is they're make your back sweat a bit in the heat. And then you got the floor in. You can see my I got my dinner in there. That's in the electronic lunchbox. I got my food. The flooring is it's quite nice. I like it. It's very comfortable under the feet. And you see my slippers down there, which is what I drive in now. Used to wear boots when I had the mats, but now I've got this in here. I leave my boots on the step, and I use slippers, which is very nice and comfy in this weather with the aircon on as well. It actually makes a nice change. Oh, so it's nice and fresh on the feet, and my feet aren't all sweaty and horrible in boots, which is really nice. So, as I say, my tea's in. Gonna have that in a second. Put the kettle on, have a cuppa. I got 3 drops tomorrow, as I said, so I will see you bright and early in the morning. I will come back to you when I'm leaving here, and I'm heading to the first drop. and then I'll vlog for the day, and then that'll be me for the week then. I'm supposed to, I said I work Saturday, but whether I am going to be working Saturday now, I don't know, because of where I'm going to be finishing up to tomorrow in Banbury. So we'll see how the day goes, see what happens. So I'm going to enjoy my tea. I'm going to put my feet up for a couple of hours before I go to bed. It's lovely and cool in here at the moment because I've still got the engine running with the aircon on. As soon as I hit the engine off and the aircon's off, it's going to get really warm, because it's still, what have I got out there? Still 27 degrees out there, and it is now 20 past 8. So yeah, fingers crossed it'll cool down a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys bright and early in the morning. So I'll catch you in a bit. Toodles.
Every day. Still remember the smell of your car when you drove me down to that lake. Felt so good staying up all night. That will forever be our place. And I know it's been a long time since we were together. There's a special place in my heart that's yours forever. If I could fly right back to where I belong, fly right back to my home sweet home. If I could, I'd take it all back and fly high up above the open sea into another destiny. I close my eyes and I'm back in your arms, I'd fly. Sometimes it feels like you just wanna run. It's easier than facing your own doubts, but it will get you no matter how far you go. It haunts you every night. I tried so hard to forget what we had, but then something reminds me of you. Do you remember the necklace you gave me? I wear it every day. And I know it's been a long time since we were together, but there's a special place in my heart that's yours forever. If I could fly right back to where I belong, fly right back to my home sweet home. If I
Morning, guys! Right, you've just seen a time lapse of me leaving the lay-by on the A41 down the M25 and then heading up towards the A1M. So I'm a mile and a half away from my destination, so I thought I'll take you in with me.
Fixed camera.
According to this, it's right on the A1 where I'm going. I think I've got to go off left. Looking at the Google Maps last night, I've literally got to pull off the A1, and it's like a slip road that goes in and around and then into the factory. But looking at this, it looks like it's stopping on the A1, so I presume around that area there's going to be a little slip road off that I got to go off onto. Technically, I should see the factory on my left-hand side. But we will see. Had a good sleep last night. Very good sleep. When I spoke to you last night, I think I said I was going to start about 7 o'clock, and I thought, what's the point starting so early? It's not due there at 11:30. I'm still going to be there 2 hours early now. So I got up at 7:30. Well, yeah, woke up 7:30. Got up at 7:45. Put my card in at 8 o'clock. I left there about 20 past 8. So take a mosey on up. It's 20 past 9 now. And according to this, it's in about 600 yards. So should see the factory to my left now.
You have reached your destination.
There is something there.
You have reached your destination, Thamesford Road.
So, I should imagine it'll be coming off here. I presume it's going to be this on the left hand side. Let's have a look. Flamingo flowers, that's the one. That's not bad going, huh? Let's see if they'll let me in now. Good morning, sir. How are you? Eh?
Packaging in there?
Packaging, yeah.
Do you know where to go?
I haven't got a clue. Never been here before, mate.
It's called, company called Silicon.
No, it's Keedwell's. RT Keedwell.
RKT.
No, RTK.
It's basically just straight, basically. That's the hot, yeah, this one, yeah, go all the way down.
Yeah.
Straight. There should be someone there anyway.
Okay, no worries. Thank you very much.
My blanket out there. It's too hot, man.
Yeah, it is warm, isn't it?
It was good before, 1 hour before, very nice weather.
Yeah.
And now,
Now it's warming up again now, isn't it?
I think it's last day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be 10 degrees down. So
Yeah.
it's
So,
different.
bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. So obviously timings don't matter here. That's fine. That'll do for me. All delivery straight through, which is more or less what he just told me on a map. See, they're normally marked up for the customer, but this paperwork's not telling me how many pallets I got from. The other one does. But... Ooh, very sharp speed bump. Alright, transport office is by there. Okay, take the mic off before I take my belt off. Okie dokie then. Right, let's go and see someone, find out what's happening, and I'll come back to you when I'm leaving. Catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles. Welcome back, guys. Alright, last one. In and out in 20 minutes. Absolutely superb. Told me to park up on the yellow box that was just in front of me. And came up to me. It's only 4 pallets. In and out. No problem whatsoever. On the 141 now, heading towards Warboys. Because I'm actually going to the Warboys Industrial Estate. I'm 2.5 miles or 2.25. Oh, excuse me. 2.25 miles from the destination, so I thought I'd take it back in with me. Just for future reference as well, I know a lot of you have asked what sat-nav I use. I get a lot of messages asking me what sat-nav I use. At the moment I'm using the 6200, the TomTom 6200 Go Professional. But TomTom have contacted me, and I believe they've contacted the rest of the boys as well. Asking if we would do a review on the new 6250. Well, I say new 6250 on the 6250, and I've said yes, I will do one. So they are sending me a brand new 6250 in the post. So there will be a full review on the 6250 Go Professional. That'll be in a couple of weeks' time, I would think. Probably around about the 20th of July, something like that. Somewhere around that area anyway. I'll have recorded one by then, and that's when they're gonna go up. So if you're interested in what sat navs we use, and you're looking to buy a sat nav, then have a look at the review that I'm going to do in a few weeks' time, and see if you like the TomTom. So I'm using the 6200 Go Professional now, and hasn't let me down. I've got to be fair, it's pretty good. So I got the TomTom built into the truck as well, but it's got very old maps on it, so it's not very reliable for anything that's been built in the last 2 years. So if you go into new estates, or the best one is the new road layout on the A14. I've got it on the one on the screen, but obviously the built-in one is so old it tries to take you down the old part of the A14, which no longer exists. So yeah, I don't use the one. If they ever update it, I might start using it, but asked Mercedes about having it updated, and they say they can't do it until TomTom send them what they call the star or something that goes into it to update everything. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, hopefully by the end of next week I'll have received the new 6250, and I can have a look at it and have a play around with it, and then see how I get on with it, and then do a little review for you. And there will be as well, I believe, a 20% discount on it as well. So,
100 yards, turn left, then bear right.
right, I do believe this is the Warboys Industrial.
Bear right. After 80 yards.
Oh, I think I've done this one before. This rings a bell. Down the bottom.
Then you have reached your destination.
Yes, this rings a bell.
After 100 yards, you have reached your destination. You have reached your destination.
If I remember correctly, the last time I came down here, it was the wrong place. 100% sure. So long since I've done this one. I've definitely been here before. This can't come out. Right. Unit 4. Quite sure where it is. I remember I went down there the last time. I think I reversed down there, but it was the wrong place. I have to get out of the way of this car. Bom 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 bom. Bom 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 bom. I remember whether it was down here or whether it was down there. I can't remember. not down here. That's going to be a reverse job. Right, what I'll do is I'll take this one off the screen. Oh, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do that actually because I haven't got a twisty on it. No, I'm not going to be able to take that one off. If I take that one off, I'll lose my microphone. Yeah, got no sticky bit on there. Now, sorry guys, I was going to put you on the side there while I was reversing, but can I do it? I don't know whether you can see anything with that one out the window. This could be a bit tight. These cars on the left. Well, that was it. Put you in there for the minute. Very close to the cars on my left there. And got cars parked on way there as well. So I'm hoping I can get back as far as I can and I get the swing to get back round. Yeah, should be alright. Yes, no problem at all. I put my belt down, it's going to start beeping at me. I'm going to have to go find somewhere then. I know I've definitely done this one before. It's just remembering where it is. Sure, I went down that on the right hand side there. Have a walk down there now. I think that Darlow is where I've just been. Yeah, it's all closed by there. Unless it was up the top there. Did I go back up the top and on the right hand side? Wait for this car to come down. Ooh. Bumpy, bumpy. Oh, he's pulling in for me. Thank you very much. Now coming down, pull in for him. It's down there. Yes, I remember it now. It's down on the right hand side there. So you don't get old, you forget things. Yeah, I remember it now. That's the DS Smith place by there. Gonna reverse under the canopy over there to get them taken off. That's the one. Remember going down the back last time because I made the mistake of going down the back, and that's what I remember going down there. We found it. So let's get my boots on, my eye-vis, go and see them, and get this unloaded. I will see you shortly, guys. Toodles.
After 400 yards, cross the roundabout.
Okay, guys.
Second exit, A22.
I am now 2.5 miles away from my tip in Banbury. I'm gonna get the 1:10 due at 4 o'clock. This will be the testing time now.
Roundabout and take the second exit.
Wasn't too long in the last drop. I think I was in there for about 40 minutes, something like that. Yeah. Said I was a bit early, but they tipped me anyway. Thank you very much, very kind of you. So I had to wait about 15 minutes before they started tipping, but once they started tipping, they got them all off and job done. So, all good so far. Now it's a case of fingers crossed. They'll let me in early here now. Because I don't know why, I've just got that nagging feeling in the back of my mind saying the last time I was here, I had to wait a while because I was too early for booking. They let me in, but they wouldn't tip me until my booking time. So, don't know whether that's going to be the case again now. Oh, we'll soon find out. 2 miles away. Cut across the A14, then down to 45, picked up the 43, and I'm now on the 422 heading into Banbury. Crossing over the 40 here. First time I've been down this way. Normally when I come down to 43, I hook a left up towards the 40 and go the other way. So I cross over and then go down towards the 34 for the junction, you know, the M40 junction where Cherwell Valley is. We're going over the M40 now.
Take the exit.
Just wondering where I'll be going from here now once I'm tipped here. I don't know whether they're expecting me to tip early. I have been doing the app, so every time I've arrived somewhere and delivered that, it's all gone on the app, so they should see where I am. Nice big horse box there, couple of horses in the back there. I'm being watched. think this is the one I went to before. And when you go in, there's two sections to it. You got Dow Egberts on the one side, on the right, which is where I've got to go, and there's another one on the left. Can't think of the name of that one, but there's two different companies in there. Well, considering it's supposed to be a lot milder today, it's still flipping warm out there. 29 degrees at the moment. So it's going to be dropping down to about 23 degrees today, but obviously not. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be dropping down to about 19. So a little bit more pleasant tomorrow. And depending on whether I get home or not tonight, I said I'm going to work tomorrow, but what they're going to give me from now to work tomorrow, I don't know. But if I get home tonight, then I can edit the vlog tonight. But if I get home tomorrow, I've got a busy day tomorrow when I get home. So I'm hoping at some point I'm going to be able to edit the vlog. But just have to wait and see. That's it by there, I think. Let's go over the roundabout and then hook a left.
Then you have reached your destination.
That's it, JD, that's the one. Can't remember what the... Oh, Jacobs, isn't it? Jacobs and Dow Egberts. If I remember correctly, the entrance is just by here on the left. Somewhere. Goods entrance here. That's the one.
You have reached your destination.
Okay. Right, I'm not going to record inside here. So, camera on the front is going to go off now. So it should just be me now. Ooh. See if they let me in. Afternoon, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
Yeah, got DS Smith for you. It is Dow Egberts. All right, okay. see if I can get this sorted out now, see if I get tipped, and I'll come back to you, let you know what I'm doing. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles. Hi guys. Right, as you can probably see, I'm in Newport. Just about to get back to the yard. I was in Banbury. I got there at 1 o'clock. Pulled out there at 3:15. Got on the bay at 3:15. As when I got there was 5 or 6 foreign lorries waiting to go on, and one on there. So because I was booked at 4 o'clock, obviously I had to wait anyway because of the queue. So as soon as all the foreign lorries got loaded, they put me on the bay then. I was tipped in about 20 minutes. I left there at 3:15.
Turn right.
No work as of such from where I was, so I've had to run back empty from Banbury. I am working tomorrow, but it's only going to be a couple of hours. I'm just doing a local one that we do from Cardiff down to Portbury. So I'll be in Cardiff at 9 o'clock, so I'll be in the yard from about 7:30. Over to Cardiff, load in 9.
Turn left.
I load at 9 o'clock,
Turn left.
and that probably means I've got to be in Portbury for 11, I would think. Because don't know what it's like to load there on a Saturday, but normally when you do it on a Monday, you could be waiting an hour or so to get loaded. So all depends what it's like on a Saturday, how quick I get loaded. So it's just a case of dropping that over to Portbury then, and then back to the yard.
Turn
So
left. Broadheath Road.
be 5 or 6 hours tomorrow.
Reached your destination.
But it helps them out at the end of the day. Oh, keys. There's my keys.
Reached your destination. Broadheath Road.
On there, yeah. I think if I remember correctly, the gate has been sorted. Pocket. Yeah. Still open at the moment. I need to get my keys out after. So that's some of the Eden Farm guys are still here, so probably lock it down after them. And I got to fuel up or AdBlue up tonight. I'll do that when I come back tomorrow. I'm going to stay hitched up to this trailer. Back next to Gavs, he's got his ready for Monday. He's doing an Olico on Monday, which you'll see there now. Back up next to Gav. Fuel tank. Also watch Gav's truck. It's clear. Go forward a bit, yeah. Bit of an awkward angle, this one. Gav's truck. Oh, yes. Little butchers. Oh, I didn't put the microphone on. The microphone's all the way over there. Ah, sorry guys. Now you probably hear me a bit better now. Gav's trailer is a little bit shorter than mine. Nope. There we go. He's parked this a bit further forward. So that's me done. Do my paperwork now. Won't complete it because obviously I got to do some for tomorrow. Oof, temperature's dropped a little bit now. It's I was coming down the M50. Oh, it was 27. It's dropped down to 21 degrees now. Still nice. It's quite pleasant actually now. But yeah, I got a feeling we're going to have some storms tonight. I think they're forecast. So just have to wait and see really. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's nice to do another one now. Obviously I was off last week. Don't forget to check out my Instagram, Twitter and Facebook pages. And give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Oh, I think I've got one more shout out to do. I found it last night. I meant to do it earlier on. Yeah, Andrew Holiday. He messaged me, asked for a shout out for his wife Lorraine. So Andrew Holiday and wife Lorraine. Oh guys, thank you very much for watching. Very much appreciated. And Kai Greenaway, that was another one. He messaged me this afternoon as well. He saw me today. So Kai Greenaway, hello buddy. Nice to see you, mate. So yeah, that's me for the week. Hope you've enjoyed it. Whatever you're doing, be safe, be good. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Toodles.